对，因为跟我家我发现。
Insider hier，这是一次，他当时啊是属于哈布斯堡，他是因为黄金到矿上面，yes， keep on walking， 过不到，结束。
And also the oldest in the world. Visitors have been guided through
rund 120 Meter unter der Erdoberfläche. Zum Vergleich, den Südturm der Stadt.
Go down a level deeper inside of the mountain. We are doing this by our super old technique of a classic rose yakis. Those are the biggest slides all over Europe, so to say. This one isn't in use anymore, and also no more safe.
这个地方我们在用这些钢索可能跨得到下去。
手想。呀，国际，国际。
比较高，越深越低，它颜色就是我们要找越盐分出度越高。
Yes, round about 30% of salt inside of the orange stuff.
这种橘色里面大概10%。
Dieser Logo ein Verfahren durchgesetzt, welches die Bergarbeit wesentlich erleichtert. Und eine solche Sonde kann 50 Jahre lang in Betrieb sein und dabei bis zu 1,5 Millionen Tonnen Salz fördern.
all at a depth of up to 550 meters. Such a probe can operate for up to 50 years. During this time, it can extract up to 1 point.
This is most standard 最标准的。下一个，准备下，1、2、3，对，两个抽掉是吧？因为你要抱住，你看阿刚负责整体，你看。
就先滑到这边，快点。
In the town of Salzburg.
哇，好咸哦！
所以有的时候可能是要加个放。
哇塞！
put some sticks inside the wood. So this mineral, those crystals are growing constantly. Super rare. Under special heat and pressure conditions, one electrolyte is getting lost to radium, so that stuff is actually radioactive. But so this awesome on the first slide. Now it's getting serious. Second slide.
就这样子啊。
这是指。
加别抬直就好了，抬直就好了，不要动，不要动。OK，
奥地利气了，来了，到了。
This is because the mountain has its own climate system. We'll see in the next video.
各位，我跟你讲，现在是在地底下250，就是外面可能凸起来这一块，因为这个有 acceleration 有循环，先看影片。
In the Middle Ages, both surface grind sources and the labor-intensive method of mining rock salt were known. This era saw numerous improvements.
Der Atemluft schon nach rund 300 Metern. Wenn der Luftstrom einmal zu gering ist, wird mit einem Blaseballklon wieder aus dem Berg aus.
In summer, warm air enters the upper galleries, cools down, becomes heavier as a result, and exits the mountain again in the lowest gallery.
Im Winter funktioniert das umgekehrt.
In winter, this works in reverse. A new process was invented. In this process, water is fed into the mountain, into the so-called scooping works.
Sobald die Sohle ausreichend mit Salz gesättigt ist, wird sie mit Holzrohren, den Deicheln, aus dem Berg ausgeleitet und über die Dächer der Häuser hinweg direkt in die Pfannen der Südhäuser befördert.
As soon as the brine is sufficiently saturated with salt, it is discharged from the mountain through the wooden pipes, the so-called deicheln, and led over the roofs of the houses, directly into the pans of the brine houses.
In Pfannen mit einem Durchmesser von bis zu 18 Metern wurde Salz über offenem Feuer gesotten, abgeschöpft und in sogenannte Perkufen gepresst. Die Perkufen sind diese kegelförmigen Holzbehälter, die ihr in der Mitte des Raumes seht.
In pans with diameters of up to 18 meters, salt was formed as sediment over an open fire, scooped off, and pressed into a container known as a perkufe. In the salt manufactory, you can see this pan salt being produced firsthand. This wooden container that you see in the middle of the room is a so-called perkufe. We will now leave behind wet salt extraction and travel back in time over 1,000 years to the prehistoric age, in which rock salt was manually dug up from the mountain using pickaxes and carried out of the gallery.
Once again, those railway systems, these are perfectly straight. But 40 years ago, the pressure to the mountain is moving over from the power cables to the railway systems.
是在看看你来的。
Probably at the fisher's day, but the white salt is in places.
Überwachsenen Siedlung. Wir brauchen das Salz als wertvolles Handelsgut, um den Gewinst haltbar zu machen.
600 years before the birth of Christ, we now find ourselves in an age in which above ground, the legendary founding of Rome had only happened 150 years ago.
Denn so eine Schwabenschule nicht. Da muss der Raum gezündet werden.
Children supported adults mining underground from the very start. They could have been responsible for the lighting, because a stick of firewood only gave off.
Sie konnten bis in eine Tiefe von 200 Metern. Archäologische Grabungen zeugen von einer Kultur über Tage.
At least 12 prehistoric mining chambers have been found in the Durnberg. These reach to a depth of 200 meters. Archaeological digs provide a vivid culture above ground. I would like to invite you to follow our kelps up into the light of day and experience the fundamental alloy of the salt of the Durnberg.
闪闪发光，
都是盐，是不是？上面都是盐。